Yo, what's up, y'all? For anybody that's just stumbled upon this, I am Mr. Mikey Dog. Michael's my name. I am a die-hard Pats fan. Always will be. Last year was tough. Definitely. Rough in a lot of ways. But the new schedule is out. And I'm excited. Excited to see the new season start, for sure. So I'm going to skip through the 4 games that are preseason. The only one that I'm really interested in is the last one. We usually face them every year. Anyways, in preseason, I'd like to see us beat the crap out of the Giants in the preseason. Would be fun. But preseason doesn't matter. Never has, never will, I hope. You know, I'm not a big fan of the whole more games thing, but I see where people are coming from, and I see where a season ticket holder opinion comes into matter. So, and I don't hold season tickets, I just know a season ticket holder. But anyways, and we're gonna run through the games sort of quick. I'll stop if I think it's interesting, but you know, most of these games are typical of us, obviously. Oh, you like my new hat, by the way? That's back of it. That's front of it. Loving it. I am. Here we are. Pat's schedule. First game is against the Titans. At the Titans. It's a 1 p.m. game. If the Titans are anything like they were last year, it'll be an alright game. But I think we should beat them, I would hope. Our second game is against the Cardinals. And that's actually our first game of the year at home. Open Gillette Stadium up with a win, I hope. For sure. Yeah. Third game is at the Ravens. And you think that game won't be big. I guarantee you that there will be a lot of Billy Cundiff talk, even though that's last year, and as we all know in football, last year does not matter. So I think it will be the first real test that the Patriots have this year. Obviously, the Ravens are an extremely talented team. And, oh yeah, the Cardinals game, it's a 1 o'clock game. But this is our first late game. It's actually a 8:20 game, 8:20 p.m. So, yeah. Like I said, I think it'll be a good game. Unfortunately, unless we play a lot better than we did in the playoffs against them, and we just play our hearts out anyways, I believe this may be our first loss. Yeah, I know I'm a die-hard Pats fan, but I'm realistic. I'm trying to sort out the schedule and see what, you know, might be. We do really well against the Ravens, though, so there's a good possibility we could win that one, too. But I will chalk that up, Ravens fans, as a win for you. Redemption from last year's playoff loss, and just everything that goes with it. Our next game is at the Bills. It's a 1 o'clock game. What can I say? If the Bills start like they did last year, they're going to have a remarkable beginning of the season anyways, so it's going to be difficult as all heck to beat them. However, do believe we can beat them, barring a major meltdown like last year. And then, the week after, comes the big game. I'm actually thinking about going to this game. Second home game. Broncos. Is a 4:15 game. Peyton Manning returns. In different clothing this time, though. I saw him play as an Indianapolis guy. Kind of interested to see what he does as a Bronco. I believe we have this one, too. So I'm not giving Peyton Manning the upper hand in this game just yet. You know, I mean, it's fifth week into the season, so injuries could play a part by then. You never know. But I'm going to say that we can win this game. Again, we're at home, and it's the Broncos. Our next game, we travel out to the Seahawks for a 4:05 game. Kind of a weird start time, I see. But, yeah. The Seahawks are a talented team. I know they're running the playoffs a couple years ago was just exceptional when they beat the Saints. Nobody thought they would, but yeah, I mean, no, I don't think the Seahawks will beat us. So yet again, that's another win for us. Next up, we have the Jets at home at 4:15. I am going to say that we're going to win this one because again, we're at home. And the Jets have been dysfunctional, and I don't believe Tim Tebow is going to be that big of an asset to the Jets to help them win all that many more games. But we'll see. Next we have at the Rams for a 1 o'clock game. Oh, the last game was a 4:15 game in case I didn't mention it. Can't remember if I did or not. But at the Rams for a 1 o'clock game. I really think we have the Rams. Unless the Rams come out like Detroit last year and just school people when people don't think they will, I think we have the Rams this year. So, again, I'm going to have to chalk that up for a win. The week after the Rams, we have a bye week. Oh, it doesn't say it on the schedule, but I'm pretty sure the Rams game is the one that we travel to London to play them. So that's going to be a little bit weird too. So we might actually, I don't know. I still don't see us losing to them, but it could be a closer game than I'm actually thinking. So yeah, like I said, week 9, bye week. And then week 10, we have the Bills, who come to Gillette Stadium. Now, if the Bills beat us at their place, they won't beat us at our place. But like I said, I think we'll beat them at their place, and I think we'll beat them at our place. So I'm going to take us to beat the Bills twice this year. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm pro-Patriots, obviously, but I've already given us one loss, remember. The Ravens is going to be a tough game, and I think the Ravens have our ticket this year. Then we have the Colts, who honestly are going to be on a rebuilding year. 1 o'clock game. I see them doing better than last year, but I don't really see them going anywhere, so I'm going to pick us to win that game. Next up, we go to the Jets. It's an 8:20 game after pretty much a trap game against the Colts. So I'm going to say, and that pains me to say it, that we will lose that game to the Jets. I think the Jets might be too much for us the second time we have to face them, depending on how our season goes and things. Next up, we have the Dolphins. I do believe we'll beat the Dolphins. We're going there, which in recent years we've been having a good time. That's a 1 o'clock game, so I think we can beat the Dolphins. Next is actually a Monday night game. Like I said, the schedule is a little weird, but it's a Monday night game on December 10th, 8:30, against the Texans. Now, if y'all follow me, you know the Texans are my second team. So I don't really care who wins this game, but honestly, I'm cheering for the Pats. Anyways, next up, we have the 49ers, who last year went on an incredible run, only stopped by the future Super Bowl champs, the Giants. So I think that could be a tough game too. If the 49ers are anything like they were last year, they'll beat us. But seeing as though it's in our house, I'm going to take the Pats. Then we have the Jaguars. Again, it's going to be a rebuilding year for them and things like that. We're going there. It's a 1 o'clock game. I'm picking us. And our last and final game of the regular season is against the Dolphins here in Gillette Stadium. Now, we all know Dolphins don't like the cold. It's on December 30th. So maybe we'll have some snow on the ground. Or maybe there'll be sun. I don't know. But anyways, I believe we have the Dolphins down pat for this one. We got them. So, like I said, I see us winning every game this year except 2. When we go to the Jets, I think we'll have a hard time just because it's after facing a Colts team that will be depleted. Well, not necessarily depleted, but just, you know, it's a rebuilding year for them. And I believe we'll have a difficult time with the Ravens because they're still teed off about last year and that incy bit of a loss. Like I said, I know we play well against the Ravens, but I don't see that happening. So, yeah, as a result, I see us probably going 14-2 and entering the playoffs, I would hope. But we'll have to see how this year goes. After all, the draft is coming soon too. So, if we get anybody good, expect me to make a video. Definitely. Thanks.